The Foundation Human Rights for Eritreans has announced that it will use all legal means available and necessary to challenge discrimination or neglect by the European Union and other international bodies on crimes committed by Isaias Afewerki and his collaborators in Sinai, Tigray, and Libya. We have a panel of 3 for this press conference. Let me introduce to you Muluberhan Telmeso, Director of the Foundation Human Rights for Eritreans. Mr. Emil Uriens, lawyer with the law firm Kennedy Van der Laan. Clara Smith, a researcher at Tilburg University. We will start with introductions of 5 minutes each, followed by questions and answers. You can put your questions in the Q and answer section on this webinar. Let me now give the floor to Muluberhan Telmeso to kick us off. You're welcome, Telmeso.
Thank you, Dr. Reginald, and thank you for joining us in this very important session of the foundation. My name is Muluberhan Telmeso. I am from Eritrea. I am the director of the Foundation Human Rights for Eritreans. The situation of our community inside Eritrea and outside Eritrea all over the world is at this time very separated, and it is very bad situation. The regime in Asmara makes the people like they scattered and marginalized over the world. His long hand makes the people in Libya, in Egypt, in Sudan, as well in Ethiopia, all over the world, afraid of the regime. The regime for 3 decades makes a lot of problems and a lot of crimes against human rights of the Eritrean community. Still, it is happening in Eritrea. In Eritrea, the regime disappears people, imprisons people, youngsters forced to engage in national service, which is a slavery situation, and forced to work in labor there in Eritrea. That's why a lot of Eritrean youngsters at this time are forced to evacuate from Eritrea. This a very bad situation upon the Eritrean community, forced us as a human rights foundation for Eritreans to take measure over the just following 3 steps. 1, the community, the world community, as we are a part of the world community, international community, they do not look at the problems of the Eritrean regime, who forced to the people of Eritrea to evacuate from Eritrea, to imprison inside Eritrea, to force it in a labor works in Eritrea, as they say, national service. So we are going to take measure upon the European Union, the other international organizations and communities, as well unions or countries, to look at the cases that the regime in Eritrea making the Eritrean people disparate at this time. As well, the regime was hiding for 3 decades in Eritrea, making the evil things upon the community. But since last about 2 years, the war in Tigray appeared or exposed the regime's activity, the regime's cruelty, as the regime makes the activities that he practiced every day, every minute in Eritrean society, as well in Tigray people and in Tigray, Eritrean refugees in Tigray. As well, he has a very good cooperation with the human trafficking in Libya, as well in Sinai and in Sudan. Not that only, but also forced to pay and to engage in the threatenment of the Eritrean communities all over the world. They are afraid of the regime. That's why they are forced to pay 2%, and they are forced to obey the regime, not to make some uncomfortable activities against the regime. That's why the Foundation Human Rights for Eritreans last time take a court case against the European Union, and the case that we have already won is still serving for the regime to use in the current war in Ethiopia and in Tigray. So depending on these occasions, we have to force to take action on this legal actions against these organizations and communities, as well European Union, to look at the Eritrean community and to support the human rights violation against the community by the regime in Asmara, and to take their role to manage and to let the Eritrean community free from the dictator's administration. So more or less, maybe the lawyer of the foundation can also mention about the legal actions, as well the expert Clara can also add more about the legal actions that we are going to start today. We are announcing this occasion proudly to help the Eritrean community and Eritrean people all over the world and inside Eritrea. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Muluberhan, for the statement.